Alright, so you and Bethany start heading back to the, heading back to Pier Goss. She forgot something. Are you gonna say anything in your travels together? Oh, I'm gonna pull up a character sheet. There it is.
Just probably a bit of banter.
Alright, let me do the traveling roll. That is... Where are the traveling rolls? Alright, so nothing really happens on the first day, and you start setting up camp for the night. You have a bed. Yeah, you have a bedroll. Does Beth?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Bethany doesn't.
Bethany does.
Oh, you liar!
I'm sorry, I didn't check. She does have a bedroll. She has the adventuring stuff, so yeah, she's a bedroll. I mean, no, she doesn't. What?
Yo, you could just, it could be a part that she lied.
I definitely did not just remove bedroll from her equipment. So she doesn't have a bedroll.
Alright.
Alright, so you both, go to sleep.
Yep.
Alright, together.
Anything happens?
Nothing really happens. Nothing, no banter or anything. So take a long rest. Alright, now, let's see. Traveling roll. Alright. Hold on. So, you start heading up camp. Start picking up camp and start heading back out on the road. And you see three silhouetted figures kind of walking down the road in the opposite direction of you. All in heavy cloaks. At this point, Bethany kind of goes tight against your body. Not like in a painful way, just more of a protective kind of way.
Alright, do they resemble the Thieves Guild people? Or are they completely...
You can't see anything because they're wearing heavy cloaks.
Right. I'm asking about the cloaks.
They're just cloaks.
Alright.
Now, hold on. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, alright.
As one pulls a crossbow out from underneath the hood, underneath the cloak, and fires it at you.
14 plus 5, 19.
19. Alright, that saves. So he pulls out a crossbow bolt and fires it at you. You push Bethany backwards and lunge back yourself. The bolt whizzing past you harmlessly. At this point, roll initiative.
Alrighty.
I'm going to roll initiative for characters. Where's my notepad? There it is.
I got a 15.
Alright, let's see. So, 15. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna have to roll for everyone here. That is 8. Okay, that's Beth got 21.
Pog.
Now for all of these guys, 14, got a 6, and a 7. Okay, so it'll be Beth up, then Sebastian, then the first guy, then the third guy, then the second guy. Alright. Bethany, at this point, is going to kind of look at the three. That's not very nice. And she's going to use Guiding Bolt at the one that shot his crossbow at you. So that is, let's see, roll to Hitterino. That is another non-nat 19.
Nice.
So that definitely hits. That's a 25. 4d6. Jesus. Let's see.
I'm just gonna say Guided Bolt is very good.
2d6. Where's my other d6? Here it is. Alright. So I have 4 d6s here.
Oh my god.
7. That's gonna be So she casts Guiding Bolt into the first attacker. That drives into his chest, knocking him backwards a bit. You can see the blood dripping down as you do that. Now it is your turn.
Alright.
Put these dice back.
Yeah, wait 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on. Who's the person furthest?
They're all in a line, pretty much.
All in the line. Alright, I'll just hit one of them. I don't really care.
There's the one. So there's one that Beth hit, and
Yeah,
there's the other two that
that
haven't
one.
been touched yet. The one that Beth hit took a few stumbles back, took a few steps back.
I'm gonna hit one that wasn't the one that was hit.
All right.
I'm gonna roll for hit, I'm guessing.
Yes, roll to hit.
16?
16 hits. Roll for damage.
Yep. Wait a second here. 1. Fuck. 7. I'm so bad at rolling dice. 13.
15 damage?
15 damage.
Damn. 15. So you also cast Guiding Bolt at the same time. Almost synchronized with Bethany as you do so. And it arcs forward and also slams him in the chest. You see more blood drop out than when Bethany hit him, but he also takes a few stumbles back. Now it's going to be the one's turn. He's going to pull out his... He's going to pull out his short sword. And he's going to run forward and attack you, Sebastian. That's going to be the one that hasn't been hit yet.
Alrighty.
You get an attack of opportunity. As he runs
I'm
forward.
going. How close is it?
He's ran forward and he is now 5 feet in front of you.
5 feet.
As you get an attack of opportunity.
If I was a swashbuckler,
No, stop.
stealth attack. Yeah. I'm gonna go and try to hit him with my dagger venom.
Alright. It's not enchanted in venom. Okay, you have a bonus action to do that, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Alright. And then I'll use my short sword. So I'll hit him with my short sword. Roll for
Alright.
hit.
Roll to hit.
10.
10? That just hits.
Oh! Alright, 1d6 plus. Seven.
7. So, as he runs forward to slash at you, you get the first slash at him as he slashes at you, catching him in the upper arm. Does a 14 hit your AC?
No.
As you slash into his arm, he tries to slash back at you, but it just bounces off your, what are you wearing, leather armor?
I'm wearing.
I think you're wearing leather armor.
I'm wearing scale mail.
Yeah, it just bounces off your scale mail, greaves,
Just want to use my ring now.
and then it just bounces off and just doesn't do anything. That's the end of his turn. Now it's the one that you hit. It's his turn. He's gonna stand back and he's gonna draw his longbow, and aim it at Beth. That is a 10, Bethany. That does not hit. So he draws his longbow back, and he fires it at Bethany, and it misses by a couple feet. And now it is the other guy's turn. He's also going to go and make a longbow attack. It is another 10, and it was going to shoot it at Bethany, and he also misses by a couple feet. Now, top of the round is Bethany's turn. She is going to go to the guy that you just hit, and he's going to make attack with her mace. That is a 12 to hit. That hits. 1d6 plus 1. Where's my d6? Here it is. 5 damage. So she runs forward, taking her mace and slamming it on his head. He stumbles back a little bit, holding his head, and he just looks back up at her. It is now your turn.
Okay. So Bethany just striked at him
Mm-hmm.
with the mace. How badly damaged does he look?
Roll an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation. 17.
He's pretty badly hurt. There's blood coming from multiple wounds in him.
So what do you say if I say unarmed strike? Or not unarmed strike, like, what's it called?
It would do damage.
Undeadly, or like,
Non-lethal?
non-lethal strike with like a say short sword.
Do you know what a non-lethal strike is?
I don't know.
A non-lethal strike is a strike that doesn't kill them, it would just knock them out.
Yeah, that's why. Alright. Then I'm gonna non-lethal strike them with my short.
Alright, so you're non-lethal striking the one that rushed forward?
Yep.
Alright. Roll to hit. 12? Hits. Roll damage.
Nine. I got a high roll.
9. You grab him and hit him with your short sword, and as you do, you hear just something snap as you hit him in the arm. Something like a bone snapped or something as he falls down to the ground unconscious. Now it is... Oh, it's not his turn anymore because he's unconscious. It is now the guy who used his bow. He's gonna put away his bow and draw his halberd and rush forward at Bethany. She is going to get a attack of opportunity. Oh no, I think attack of opportunity is only when you're leaving. It might be when you're entering. Yeah, it's probably that. Sorry, and she's gonna use her. He's gonna use her mace that hits. 1d6 plus 1. 3 damage, cool. As he rushes forward, she swings at him with his mace. He sidesteps a little bit, but it still catches him in his arm. He's going to make a mace attack that... halberd attack that does not hit. So he swings his halberd at her, and it just slams against her... slams against the ground next to her. And as the other gets his turn, he's going to make another shot with his longbow. That is a natural 20 against you, Sebastian.
Oh, that hits.
21. 1d8 minus 1, so... Roll. 1. And alright, so you take 6 damage. Oh wait, no, that's not my d8. I'm stupid. Where's my d8?
Is that your D10?
That was my d6 that I just rolled with. Here's my d8. An 8 and a 2 8s. So you take 15 damage as an arrow embeds in your chest. Digging in, you can feel it digging in as blood seeps out. It is now Beth's turn.
Can I do...
Beth, seeing you injured, is going to use... let's see. She's going to use Cure Wounds on you. That is... Oh wait, do I have to use... No, I don't have to. 4d6 for cure... Oh no, it's 1d8 plus 4. I'm stupid. That is... 9. You healed back 9 HP as Beth uses Cure Wounds on you.
Alright.
And then it is... She's going to... that's going to be end of her turn.
Was I able to use Hellish Rebuke?
You did not say to do it. it, so you do not.
I was trying to.
Mm-mm.
Alright.
It is your turn.
Alright. So, the one with the long. How close is he? The guy you're talking about?
They're both about 10 feet away.
10 feet. Oh, both. Alright. I am going to pull out my. I'm gonna pull out my longbow.
Mm-hmm.
Or my vicious longbow. And I'm gonna try to hit the one that fired the longbow at me.
Alright. Roll to hit.
19?
That hits. Roll damage.
That's 88. I think I'm done.
It's the one that says 8 on it.
Here we go. Alright. 5 plus 3. 8.
8? Alright. So you draw back your longbow and shoot at him, hitting him in the foot, pinning him down for a second, but he just growls and rips it out of the ground.
Oh, they take an extra 7 damage of the weapon types. Of the weapons type.
If you roll a d20.
Oh, alright.
If you roll a nat 20, it should say on there.
Oh, yeah.
It is now the other killer's turn. He's going to also run forward with his halberd. Wait, no, he did run forward with his halberd, didn't he?
No, only one did.
Oh yeah, no, that is the one that went forward. So now he's going to make a halberd slash at you. That is a natural 20.
Oh, that hits.
1d10 plus 2. Is this my d10? No, it's not. Here's my d10. 8. 9. That is 11 damage. As he uses his halberd to slash across your chest.
Alright.
It's the other killer's turn. He is going to, he's gonna run forward at you, Sebastian, with his dagger.
Do I get an
Attack of opportunity? Yes, go for it. I don't think you do it when he's like that, but go for it. That's how I'm gonna play it now.
Alright, I'm gonna. He's charging at me?
Yes. I think you only get an attack of opportunity when they're leaving this space. But you never, I don't know. I'll have to research it later, but I'm gonna play it like that for now.
I'm gonna use inflict wounds as he's coming up on me. 15.
Hits, roll the gauge.
3d10.
I'm just gonna look this up.
Yeah,
It is only when you move out of the reach, so cancel that. Because I'm the big stupid man. Alright, so he's going to make an attack with your dagger. Sorry for not playing by the rules for a little bit. I just forgot. Look at me being the good DM. Oh, there goes my d20. Goddamn. Alright. That is a 16 to hit.
that barely hits.
1d. Oh, I get to use my d4 again.
Wait, if it lands on my armor class,
It hits.
right? Yep.
1d4 plus 2. That's 3 damage. As he slashes you in the ankle with his dagger. And it is now Beth's turn. She is going to, with the one that used his halberd on you, she's going to use inflict wounds to hit. That hits. That's a 15. 3d10. Jesus Christ, yeah. This is my d10. 9. 6. 3. Alright. So she uses inflict wounds. And as she does, it just fills him with energy, and he just falls to the ground dead. It is now your turn. She's gonna get in there.
So last one. How close is he?
He is within 5 feet.
Within 5 feet. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna use inflict wounds on him.
Go ahead.
Alright. How much is it? It's 9. Does it hit?
9 does not hit. Now, the killer starts backing away, and you get an attack of opportunity as he backs away.
Alright, I'm going to use inflict wounds again.
It's range of touch. If you move forward, you might be able to touch him. So I'd say go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward and try to hit.
As you're gonna try and hit him with inflict wounds as he moves away. Alright, go for it.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
That is a 12.
That hits. Roll to Gaminju. Oh, I just changed my DPI. Uh-oh. There you go.
3d10.
Jesus.
I got 16.
16. You use inflict wounds, and it fills him with radiant energy as he backs away. He stumbles backwards, but is still standing somehow. And he starts to run away. He gets about 10 feet away from you. Oh, sorry. And then a javelin pierces through his chest, pinning him to the ground. He is now dead. A javelin flies out from the woods next to the path,
Question mark?
piercing him in the chest, and he falls to the ground dead. Combat is now over. Now, stepping out of the woods, you see a heavily plated high elf in heavy plate armor, sitting there, holding another javelin in his hand, kind of brushing his hands together.
Brushing his teeth.
Brushing his teeth idly with a javelin in his other hand now.
Yeah, that's
And he brushes his hands together. Just hope they didn't give you too much trouble, huh? You alright over there? Yes, we're quite alright, thank you. Yeah, well, yeah, these bandits here they're nothing but trouble, tell you that.
True that.
You need any assistance? I bet you're coming to Purgos, right?
Actually, we just came from there. Well, fuck.
Wait, you?
Yeah, we are coming back.
You're Sebastian, right? Yeah, Sebastian. We heard about you. You're one of the ones that killed the bandit leader, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you and he starts flipping through his notes. You and you're Bethany, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, follow me. We'll help you get through here. All right? Yeah. Thank you. You two start heading down through the passageway, and as you're walking down, 5 more bandits jump out from behind the trees.
I was hoping I could talk to this man, but guess not.
You can while you're talking. While you're
Alright,
walking.
yeah. I would like to say, how do you know us?
Well,
Beth.
we've been contracted here, and been contracted to help defend this place, and I was just leaving after all this cleaned up, and saw you being attacked over there, decided to help, but yeah, I was giving notes on all you people, all of us were, when you guys killed them. And now at this point, they all jump out of cover, and the high elf draws his great sword, laughing. It's time for more fun, huh?
Yeah, so.
I don't know I would call this fun, but I'm always ready for a battle. And I want you to roll initiative. I have to roll 7 sets of initiative. Alright. Why did I do this to myself?
Ooh, nat 20.
Natural 20. Where did my pen?
So.
Round it. 23. We got a. We got a 15. Alright, time to roll more sets of initiative. Beth got a 8. Alright, time to roll 5 more sets of initiative. That is a 4, a 4, a 9, a 10, another 5. I've rolled 3 6s during this one set of initiative, I'll tell you that much. And another 10. I have to reroll initiative for those 2, 9, and a 2. Alright, so
Also,
Sebastian's up first, then it is the soldier, then it is killers, then the killers, then it is killers, then it's Beth, then another one of the killers.
Alright, by the way, on like one of the dice sets, the 0 means
10.
10, yeah. Right.
Alright, so start off initiative. It's going to be you, Sebastian.
Alrighty. I am to. How far away are they?
All within 5. They're all within 10 feet.
Alright, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on just one of them.
Just one of them? Alright.
I'm gonna. Alright, it's 1d8 damage. 5?
5 damage? Alright. So you cast Sacred
Oh
Flame.
yeah, they need to make a attack. Dexterity.
Dexterity
save.
saving throw? That is an 18. Does that save?
Yes.
So he takes half damage? How much damage did you do? 5.
I did 5.
So he takes 3 damage.
I thought it was always round down. Or am I wrong?
He takes 2 damage. Right. I think I just roll with it around or whatever. Now it's the soldier's turn. He's gonna
Round down if you end up with a fraction. Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's 0.5.
He's going to step forward and just. Do you really think he's gonna be that tough, huh? And he's going to use his greatsword and make a just absolutely destroyingly heavy slashing attack on one of them. That is that is I rolled a 12. That's 23 to hit. That hits. So now 2d6 plus 5. 10, 15 damage as he slams his greatsword down onto one of the killers. You see it slash into him and make a gaping wound in his chest. The killer's stumbling backwards, just gasping for air. It's going to be another one of the killers turns up. He's going to run forward with his dagger and make an attack at the high elf that he did earlier. That is 13 plus 4 is 18. Just hits. 1d4 plus 2. 5, 7 damage. So he slashes at the high elf guy, seeming to like hit him, but the high elf doesn't even flinch as he gets hit. is going to be another killer's turn. He's also going to run up and attack the high elf with his dagger. That does not hit. He runs forward and slashes at the high elf, who just bounces off the armor. Another one makes another dagger. They're all going to use dagger attacks, I'm going to say that. Doesn't hit. The other one rolls a natural 20. So he runs forward with the dagger, jumping up and slashing him in the face with his dagger. It's going to be 7, 11, it's going to be 9 damage. As he slashes him in the face, the high elf flinching a little bit, but still just standing tall.
May I ask how tall this man is?
He is like 6'5". He is pretty tall, but he's also
So
in
is
heavy.
he your height?
He's also in plate armor.
Damn.
So that would make him a bit taller.
Yeah. So he's probably like 6'4", 6'6".
Yes.
This isn't important information.
I forgot that I can. I forgot that I can have a special. I can attack twice during my turn with this guy. Completely forgot. Now it's Beth's turn. She's going to use Guiding Bolt on the one that the guy almost chopped in half. That hits. Jeez, isn't it? Guiding Bolt.
3D tap.
3D.
Oh, no,
that's inflict wounds. Guiding Bolt is 4d6.
46. That's so
2.
good.
Yep. Alright, so she uses Guiding Bolt on the one, and it as it impales him, it just goes through him. He falls to the ground, dead. It is now 2 more killers' turns. They're going to run forward at this high elf with daggers. That one barely hits. So he runs forward, slashing at the one at the high elf. That does a solid 2 damage as he runs forward and kind of jabs at him. The high elf just laughs. You're gonna have to try harder than that. And the last one goes to him. That hits again. A solid 3 damage? Oh boy, let's go. He dashes forward, slashing the ankles. You see a little bit of blood come out, not much. Really? That's all you got? And it's now your turn.
Alright, I am going to cast Good Berry. No. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on maybe one of the. It's got it. Is there any left that hasn't attacked the high elf?
They're all surrounding the high elf.
Alright, I'm gonna
4.
try. Can
all
I
except
pierce them?
All except one has not been hit, and also, I mean, I'll say if you kill one, if you're rolling that 20, I'll say it goes through and hits multiple.
Alright. Roll for hit.
Yes. If you roll a natural 20, I'm going to say it's false.
Alright, fine. I'll reroll. Chris! I got another nat 20!
Alright, it's Destiny. Alright, go. Roll the damage. Roll damage twice. Also, that's an automatic crit, so.
Alright, so wait,
Crit.
I roll.
You roll 3, roll 2, and then roll 1 more. It will be a crit on the one you have.
So it's 46, so what will I do?
It's 46. Wait, is it 46 normally?
46 normally.
Alright, so roll 5d6.
5d6?
And then roll number 4. No, roll number 46.
2, 6. 1, so 9, 13, 16.
16? Alright, roll another 46.
Another.
As you pierce through it. So I hit
that's-
the other guy.
16, I'm just keeping track. So 8. Oh, I'm rolling.
Oh.
Alright, I was rolling a d8. I'm still running 5.
No.
5, 6.
Still rolling. Bruh. Silent counting. I'll just edit all of this out.
I got 44. No joke, no scam. That's a lot of rolling.
That was 46s?
You said to roll again, right? Another 46?
Yeah, another 46s.
Yeah, I got 22 on the first guy and then 22 on the other guy.
Okay, so another 22 damage. Oh my god.
Yep, on the other guy.
So one guy, it pierces the one killer and just goes through him. You see 3 gaping holes in his chest. He's still standing somehow. And it hits the other one, knocking the other one down to his knees. The one behind him falling down dead. And now it is the High Elf's turn. He is going to slash at the one you hit with the holes in his body. Okay. And he's going to then swing around and slash at another one. Okay. So the one you slashed, he turns around and slashes with a great sword, effortlessly cutting him in half. And then he's going to make an attack on the other one. That is.
Sorry it took so long to roll. That was a lot of rolling.
1, 2. Alright. He takes. +5. Okay, never mind. And as he cuts the one in half, he spins around, slashing at the other killer, effortlessly just taking his head off his shoulders clean. He's gonna end his turn. Oh, hold on, I gotta mark all these guys off because they're dead. Him, and him. Alright. So now it is going to be another killer's turn. Now I get to actually focus because there's no longer 5 of them. There's only 2 now.
Yeah, better add that kill count, my kills.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that then. Then you only killed like what, 3?
No, I've killed.
You've killed 3 so far. And he is going to, with his crossbow, he is going to make an attack at you, Sebastian. That is a 15.
That does not hit.
So he shoots a crossbow bolt at you, and you kind of sidestep it as it flies past you. That's going to end his turn. Now it's Bethany's turn. She is going to use, let's see. Oh, I have a lot of spells, actually, just realized that. Let's see. Are you hurt at all? Don't tell me how much HP you have, just tell me if you're hurt or not.
I'm hurt.
Alright, so Beth's gonna turn around and use Cure Wounds on you.
Alright.
That is 10. You gain back 10 health as she uses Cure Wounds on you.
Full HP.
Gonna be the other killer's turn. He's going to make a. He's gonna throw his dagger at Bethany. That is that hits. 1d4 plus 2. That's not my d4, that's my d6. One up the hand rolling dice. That is gonna be a solid 3 damage as he throws his dagger, and it kind of just cuts her in the shoulder as it goes by. It doesn't really stick inside of her. And the soldier, now it is your turn, Sebastian. It's no longer the High Elves.
How many are left?
2.
2. Is there any within like 5 feet of me?
No.
No. What's the closest one?
They're both about like 8 feet away.
I'll cast. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on one. Whichever one I guess looks more hurt.
They're both untouched.
Alright, I'll just cast one of them.
Alright,
Okay.
roll to hit.
Alright. And 11.
Hits. Roll to damage.
The damage. 4, 5. What's that? 14 damage.
14 damage. As you cast Guiding Bolt, it hits him in the... one of them hits him in the chest, the other two slam into his right shoulder. As he kind of stumbles backwards, growling a bit. It is now the High Elf's turn. He is going to use Firebolt on the one you didn't hit. That is going to be a 26 to hit. That hits. 4d10. Jesus Christ.
Is that for quickly?
That's for Firebolt, which is a cantrip. Let's just say it kills him because I've rolled like a lot. Because it's definitely gonna kill him. Because Firebolt, there's the 3 Firebolts just embed in his head, snapping sideways as he falls down on the ground, unmoving. It is now. Hi, found it. It is now Bethany's turn. She is going to use Guiding Bolt on him. That hits. 4d6. Jesus, I forgot how powerful it is. How much health does he have? As she casts Guiding Bolt, it slams into his chest, all 3 of them making a almost triangle-shaped hole in his chest as he falls to the ground, dead. Combat is now over. Move the chair back. The soldier kind of just stands up a bit. He's barely even breathing heavily. Just wipes the sweat from his forehead. That was quite the battle,
God damn, what is this man's strength? And hit points.
20? His hit points? 224.
224, what the fuck?
He's a High Elf Paladin, level 20.
Alright, yeah, that makes more sense.
He has...
Also, tip for paladins, use smite.
Yeah, I know.
Abuse it.
His hit DC is plus 11. He has 20 strength, 20 dexterity, 20 constitution, 20 intelligence, 18 wisdom, and 18 charisma.
Can't handle this much power.
He also has an 18 AC. They barely did. They did 21 damage to him. He has 203 health left.
God damn, dude. This man's insane. Is this John Cena? Also, dude, McCree was actually sick.
Alright, so he just kind of looks at quite the battle, huh? Well, let's keep moving, huh? Let's go. Thank you for your assistance. I don't think we could have won without you. And you arrive back in Pyrgos. And now Bethany takes you to her father ran the general store, so she runs into the general store. And behind it you see another, I forget what race she is. Why do I forget what race she is? She is a half-elf. You see an old half-elf sitting behind the counter, glasses on his eyes, kind of looking at a catalog type thing. As Bethany runs inside, she runs and jumps into her father's arms. Papa! Oh, hey, Bethany. Glad to see you're back again. How are you? How was your little adventure there? It was very nice. We're actually gonna go back out. I forgot something. Oh, yes. What is it? I'll fetch it for you, please. Oh. He turns and he notices you standing in the door. And who are you?
named Sebastian.
Oh,
Pleasure to
yes.
meet you.
He holds out his hand. I guess you were accompanying my little girl while you were out.
Yeah, I'm one of the people who was sent here to deal with the thieves.
Really? You put down those killers? Very
Yeah,
well.
it was really no problem.
Let's see. Yeah, Beth, if you want to buy anything, I'll have my girl here, take care of the shop. I know what you want. I'll go grab it for you. And I will let you, do you want to shop at all? You get a 25, not 25, that's a bit overpowered. You get a, yeah.
What do I get?
I was gonna say you get 25% discount. Okay, you get a 25% discount. Because you're
Alright.
dating the general store owner's daughter.
Alright, I'm gonna browse the store. What do I see? Is there anything?
Let's see. What are you looking for specifically?
Alright. One, maybe a better melee weapon.
You'd have to go to the
Maybe
blacksmith for
Oh,
that.
okay. Maybe some sort of like accessory. Let's say like kind of like the ring of warmth. Is there anything like that?
You'd have to go to they might have on the blacksmith. You'd have to go to a jeweler's for that. The general store has like lanterns, jugs, pitchers, candles, bottles, shovels, scales, sacks, rope, parchment, paper, mirror, mess kit, lock, lamp, stuff like that.
Quick question. If say I had a mirror, could I deflect like guiding bolts since it's like
It's a bolt of energy, so I don't think so. You know what you can use the mirror for?
What?
To look at yourself. Like a mirror.
Alright, I'm gonna buy that mirror because I'm thick as. I need to look at myself.
Alright, that
I'm probably not gonna
is
buy
gonna.
That was a joke.
You're not gonna buy it?
Yeah, fine.
You're loaded. You have like at least like 400
I have like
GP.
I have 400. I have 237.
237 GP. These cost 5 GP normally, and it's 25% off. So that's about, I'd say 3 GP.
Alright.
3 gold pieces for a shovel, for a mirror.
I'll buy a mirror.
All right, you're gonna buy a mirror. So take 3 GP out of your
Is it steel?
That is a steel mirror, yes. Oh, there's also a pole, pouch, quiver, rations, different sets of rope.
Do I already
whistle,
have a quiver?
Spyglass. You have a river. There's a tent.
I'm gonna buy a spyglass and
The spyglass is 750 GP.
Oh, maybe
It's
not.
1,000
How much
GP
is this?
normally. A tent is 1 GP for a 2-person tent.
Oh yeah, alright. Yeah.
I should make a note for Connor to buy one of them. Alright. Are you gonna only buy one tent? Or
I'll buy 2.
there are two-person tents. There's water skins, torches. There's some artesian tools. Rhythm kit. There are choreographed tools. There are just some tool things. Alright.
I'm probably good.
Alright. Are you gonna do anything else while you're in town? I'll give you like a couple hours to do whatever you want in the town. You can go to the Fletcher, blacksmith, leather worker. You can go to the jeweler. There's a.
How much would the jewelers stuff be worth? Like, would it be like? How much GP do you think? Like, am I rich enough to go
I'm
there?
looking at it. You might be rich enough to do it. Yes.
Yeah, I'll probably just I'll check out the blacksmith.
All right.
Say hello to Cameron.
You walk into the blacksmith, and Cameron waves because you're friendly with. How are you today? Hey, that's not his voice. Yeah, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
You alright? You here to check out my stock?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna
You alright? Here you go.
browse and sell a few things.
Alright, what are you gonna buy?
first, I'm actually going to sell a longbow and ring mail. Am I able to?
Ring mail. Let's see, where is it? That'd be 30 GP.
Alright, and also a longbow, which would be 50 GP.
A longbow, where is it? Oh, it's in
That'd be
Fletcher
80
stuff.
GP.
Longbow would be 50 GP.
So that's 80 GP.
Yes. Are you gonna buy anything else? Are you gonna buy anything?
Is there like, no, I'll probably just
Alright.
dip and head to the jeweler.
Alright, you gonna head to the jeweler?
Yep.
Alright, there's some... You step into the jeweler and you see a very old dwarf behind the... See a very old dwarf behind the counter. He seems to have glasses that have like different magnification things on them, kind of like little magnifying glasses. He flips them all up. He's currently studying at a very large diamond. He flips them all up. Oh, what might I help you with today?
Hey. Hello there. I'm just browsing for a few items.
Oh, what items do you look for?
Just some like adventuring stuff that
Oh, yes.
may be helpful.
Oh, well, look at you. You've got the smile of a happy man. You got someone you like?
Dude, he has such a happy accent. What did he say?
That's his entire shtick. Is that he speaks just really weird, so you cannot understand anything he says.
Alright, I'm gonna say pardon?
Oh, you look like a happy man. Got anything you like? Got anyone you like? I got many gifts for a guy like.
I'll probably just browse for a bit, see what I
Okay.
can see.
Let's see. You see some earrings, just regular jewelry stuff. Some jeweler's tools, actually. Seems to be the only set available. There's some other gemstones and stuff around.
Is there a ring or earrings that I can buy?
There are
That's
earrings.
like nothing? How much is it?
There are just all normal rings out. So do you want to buy a exquisite ring and a mundane ring? Just what kind of ring do you want? It's exquisite and mundane.
How much are they?
3 GP each.
I'll buy an exquisite ring.
Alright. Now you look like an adventurer. You wouldn't have any magic arms, would you?
I have a few.
Oh. Well, I have some stock here if you want. He's going to pull out from underneath the counter let's see. He's going to pull out 2 small rings. One of them is a ring of free action and a ring of X-ray vision. Actually, no, I said 3 rings, sorry. And a ring of invisibility. Oh, I've got these items. They're very, very rare. Especially this one. He taps the ring of invisibility.
How much is it?
Oh, well, this one costs you about 3,000 GP, maybe?
I don't
Let me actually check.
exactly.
Let me check how expensive it is, because I think I'm actually lowballing it a bit. It is a very, very magical weapon. It does not say how much it is. Yeah, I'll say it like that. Oh, it's 3,000 GP. You know what? I'll give you the 2,500, eh?
Still too poor. Sorry, man.
Oh, yes, well, I've also got these 2. He taps with 2 fingers. One of them taps the ring of free action. The other one taps the ring of X-ray vision.
How much is the X-ray vision?
They'll both set you back about 500 GP each.
Yeah, never mind. I'm a bit poor. So
I'm going to tell you
Sorry.
what the Ring of Invisibility does. While wearing this ring, you can turn invisible as an action. Anything you're wearing or carrying is invisible with you. You remain invisible until the ring is removed, until you attack or cast a spell, or use a bonus action to become invisible again.
Wow.
So you literally just, as an action, or just out of combat, just at any time, you can just become invisible. Alright, so you're gonna leave the jeweler's place?
Yeah.
Alright. As you leave, he takes a pipe out of his breast pocket and lights it. Come back anytime.
No problem.
I'll allow you to visit one more shop until the time is up, if you want to.
Actually, I'll probably just like go to town square.
You can go to the
and play.
Fletcher if you want.
I mean, what would I buy? Like a
Bow,
better quiver?
magical bow or something. You can buy one.
I already
of
have a
those.
magical bow. I already have a magical bow.
Bow.
Vicious longbow.
Oh yeah. I should know
What the
that.
hell do I spell exquisite?
Exquisite? E-X-Q... Let's do ring.
It's like not showing up.
Alright. Oh, you go ring. Oh, is it other gear? It's in other gear, I believe. I'm gonna help you find it for now.
I literally can't find it. I've been trying.
Ring. Signet ring, sure.
Alright. Sure, I guess I was ignoring.
Alright. You gonna go to the Fletcher, or are you just gonna be done?
I'll try to find Bethany.
She's in the shop right now. She's currently tending to this general store.
Alright, I'll probably head up to her.
Alright. As you head to the general store, Bethany comes walking out. She's clutching a... Oh, I need to find an item to add to her thing. Hold on, let me just... This is happening right now. I just saw carriage, and I think it'd be really funny. She just walks out carrying an entire carriage, like, above her head. She is carrying... two things. In one hand, she is carrying a fucking grenade launcher. I just saw that. I'm sorry. In one hand,
a revolver.
she is carrying a. She is carrying. Where is it? It just went past it, bro. She's carrying an ink pen and a bottle of ink, normal. And in the other one, she's carrying something shrouded in cloth.
Alright. I'm gonna walk up to her and say, kind of nervously, hey, I saw this in the shop and I thought you might like it. And I'm gonna hand her the ring, the signet ring.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really nice. I've never had someone give something to me before. Alright. And she's gonna kind of blush and look away. I actually got something for you too. She holds out the cloth. Something it's very long and thin, still covered.
Thank you.
Do you uncover it?
Yeah.
It is a flute. It is hand carven out of walnut wood. It is very beautiful. It is very delicately made with golden ornate golden sort of flowers that bloom up around it, spiraled. They seem to shine. I saw this a while ago.
Thank you.
I didn't like it.
Thank you. I love it.
You think it's time to head back to your friends?
Yeah, let's
go. Alright, you're gonna head out of town. I'm gonna say you move 2 days. I'm gonna say you move the entire ways travel back to Woodlands Grove. Alright, first day nothing happens. You start to set up camp. You gonna say anything to Bethany? Just idle conversation the entire time.
Yeah, probably. I'm also gonna set up the 2-man tent.
Alright, so you both sleep in the 2-man tent. Make a survival check. Just for the shits and giggles.
Alright. I looked up to my screen to try to do an online roll and I forgot our dice.
You have dice now. Look at you go.
18.
Alright, you set up the tent pretty well. Like, it looks pretty well set up. You've never set up a tent before, but you kind of did some guesswork and it turns out really well. Wake up next morning, take a long rest. You remember to do that?
Alright.
Long rest. Second day.
Also,
nothing.
is the elf still with us? Like,
No,
what happened to him?
I forgot to say that. Thank you for reminding me. As you guys entered the town, he kind of walked off on his own.
Alright.
Third day, nothing happened. Alright, so you two walk over to Woodlands Grove, and you see the entrance to Woodlands Grove. You spend, what, 5 days walking back and forth, so I will have to have you kick in the regular episodes at day, like, 5. Which is
So I'm gonna, like, wait 5 days?
I'm gonna have to have you wait 5 days, but you both arrive back at town, Woodlands Grove. You see the sign, see this entrance to this beautiful little town, and that is where we're gonna end the session for the day.
Could I, like, check into a tavern and get a room?
You start to enter the town, and that's where we're gonna end the session.